So, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Everything is on track. Thanks for asking me. What about you, ma'am? How have
Mm,
you been?
What? Can you introduce yourself?
Yes. So, as you already know, my name is Pooja Singh and I am from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. I hold a BTech degree in Electronic and Communication. I was working earlier, but due to some circumstances, for the sake of my child, I had to leave my job. And it's been 8 to 9 months. I have been polishing and refining my communication skill as well as English. And I'm mother of inquisitive 5 years old child. And if I talk about my leisure time activities, my hobbies, so I love to interact with person from diverse background to know about them, to know about their culture, life experience, and especially English journey because I'm too much into English. So their journey, their techniques, tips can also apply in my journey. So that's why. And I am fond on cooking. I love to read book, and I can say I have a green thumb. Whenever I get time, I love to take care of my plants. And simultaneously, I also run a YouTube channel by the name of English Revelation. And recently, I started giving online English spoken classes for beginners. So it's all about me. If you have any question related to that, you can ask me freely.
Yeah, no, you answered so many things. Very nice to hear about you. Okay, let me
Thank you.
also introduce myself. My name is Pallavi Dhingra, and I'm an English trainer by profession. I have been teaching online for almost 10 years. And about my
Mhm.
educational qualification, I'm postgraduate in English as well as TESOL certified trainer. And I'm from Delhi, and I really love to teach. This is all about me.
Oh, great, great to know about you. You are from Delhi. So may I know where in Delhi? Because I used to live in
Delhi.
Delhi.
Okay, I live in East Delhi.
Oh, great. So after marriage, you have been teaching someone, like you have been giving online classes.
No, even before marriage, also I give online classes.
Oh, so it's kind of habit, right?
Yeah,
So you are the experienced person.
for
So
like so
please
long.
give me some tips. I have just started. So I have lots of questions. I'm curious to ask about this. Shall I ask you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so if someone is beginner, so what is your teaching style? So do you teach grammar or do you teach while having session or what is your teaching style and what is best for us?
See,
Because
I
our ultimate goal is to speak to become like to help them person and to make them comfortable to speak more and more, right? So what are the best techniques we can use?
okay. See, I tell you, if somebody is a beginner, the strategy you can follow to teach that beginner is that first of all, help them to be comfortable in their surroundings. So rather than just starting with grammar and giving them very hard topics, the topics they're not even well aware of, ask them to speak about their surroundings. Like suppose they're sitting in a room. So whatever they can say, like they can say the wall is white, there is a brown chair next to me, so anything
Mm-hmm.
they see in their surrounding, they should know that. They should start
Mm-hmm.
naming those things. And after naming the things, they should start making very simple sentences for them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can give them ready to use sentence structures because initially they don't know like how to frame sentences. You say you
Right,
speak, but they say, ma'am, I don't know how to speak. How can I speak? So you can
right.
give them ready to use sentence structures and
Mm-hmm.
apart from that you can ask them and encourage them to listen more and more because listening plays a very important role. If you can
Mm-hmm.
understand the other person well, that means you are progressing and improving. So
Mm-hmm.
listening is
Right.
very important part of their improvement. And second, it is practicing daily by standing in front of the mirror, and they can just repeat the things whatever they do during the day. They can
Mm-hmm.
speak about their daily routine or anything they are interested in. Rather than going for like alien, strange topics, they can first just be comfortable with the things that they already know and then the already in their surroundings that they need at even at their workplace, their house, or in the environment they are in. So start
Okay.
slow and start with the things they already know, and then
Okay.
slowly and gradually you can ask them to start reading the storybooks, very simple storybooks that they can understand well even without the need to google the meaning. So those storybooks,
Mm-hmm.
they can start children's storybooks. That's a good start. And side by side, a bit of writing, 3 to 4 sentences daily. How they can write whatever they have done. I woke up in the morning, I brushed my teeth, I did my morning ablutions. After that, I went to the office. So the daily routine.
Daily
So
routine.
you
Yeah.
can ask them with their, like, whenever you begin the class, you can ask what you have done from morning till now. So in that only, like, lot of things are covered. And when they're making the mistake, you can give them the feedback. So this is how you can
Yeah.
go with.
Yeah, but like after 2 to 3 days, if someone is okay, if they are okay to uh, whatever they are saying, whatever they are looking at all, so they are comfortable with that. So after that, what kind of topics can I give? Okay, some like village life, city life, such kind of topic, easy topic we can give them, and please prepare. And in the class, you have to speak. So like that.
You can do that or ask them and give them something that they are interested in. Suppose they're
Mm-hmm.
not interested in village life and you give them village life topic. So they don't
Mm-hmm.
want to speak on it. So give them the, your lecture should be based on, like, it should be student centered. What the student
Okay.
needs and what field they are in. So understand
Mm-hmm.
the student well and accordingly give them the topics. Even you can ask them, is there any particular topic? Ask them in anything related to the office conversation or anything in their home they are interested in, how to deal with your kids. Can give them imaginary situation that can come across your life, so in
Mm.
their life. So give them the topics that are relatable to them, not like the topics that they are not interested in
That you
initially.
are not
Later
comfortable.
you
Yeah.
can add on to it, but first,
Mm-hmm.
to let them show the result, you need to give the familiar topics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And what about grammars? How we can correct grammar?
Grammar,
Like while
see,
having
I
session.
tell you, yes, when they are speaking, if they do any grammatical error, you correct them then and there and ask them to write. Because what happens, even
Hmm.
after knowing all the grammar, they do mistakes. Then also, because when they are speaking, nobody is correcting them. So they
Right. Huh.
need somebody, some specialized person, a special trainer to correct them. So when they are speaking, you
Hmm.
can correct them. And when you are correcting, ask them to write the wrong thing also and then write the correct thing also. So when they will
Hmm.
write the wrong, their mind knows that this is wrong, because most of
Mm-hmm.
the time they don't know that they are doing this mistake. So you ask them
Mm-hmm.
to write the wrong thing also and the right thing also, both of the things.
Mm-hmm.
And then ask them to make more examples with the same concept. And
Mm-hmm.
then
Yeah.
after later you can add on grammar topics.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Yeah. It is all about that. If any questions come in my mind while in the mid of the session, so I will ask you. So you can ask me. Yeah.
Yeah. So how long you
Thank
have
you.
been learning English?
It's I have started September 2025. So it's been almost 8 months. Sorry, 8 months.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what's your purpose of learning English? Why you want to learn?
To be very honest, I started learning English for the sake of my child. When I went for when I went for first PTM, so that time I realized I was not able to ask anything related to my child, activity, growth, syllabus, anything. And I was like, okay, ma'am, okay. I was not able to ask anything. So that was my trigger point. I realized, okay, no, Pooja, you have to have good command on English. Otherwise, in the future, down the line, you will not ask anything related to your child, to his class teacher, and all. So that was my trigger point. And then I started working on my communication skill as well as English. So, and when I started, so without any person, like I can say for the sake of my child, but when I engrossed in this journey, I thoroughly enjoying the process of learning English, especially having session with different person. So I'm right now I'm staying at a home, mom. So it is quite frustrating for me. Like I don't have such kind of opportunity to go outside and all. I was earlier I was working earlier, so that is also a not a cakewalk for me, right? So staying at home, always doing the same thing again and again, kind of drudgery for me. So right now I'm enjoying the process of learning English, uploading the video on YouTube and connecting with different person through Zoom. So in that way I can entertain myself and I can learn every day. I learned something from somewhere. Yeah, so And if I talk about my future goals, so I really want to be in this niche. And that's why I started giving online English spoken classes for beginner, because I know the value of English, and I know the feeling when we are not able to speak English. So who really want to learn English, I love to help them.
Yeah, that's really good. You are doing a great job. Okay, so do you speak in English with your child?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Now he is quite comfortable with English, because whenever, like, he said to me, no, always he says to me, no, mama, you will have to give 100 rupees when you use Hindi words. In my house,
Oh,
there is no one allowed to speak in Hindi. So we are going to take a challenge for half an hour. No one use Hindi in that half an hour. So that kind of things happen in my house on and off.
that is really good. You even gave me a great idea. Even my son, he is like, if I give him some challenges, he would love to do. Otherwise, he doesn't want to do. So this is a great idea. I know it earlier I used to do, but now I just forget it. So thank you so much
So
for
how year
telling me.
old your child is? So how
My
year old your son is?
my elder one is 13. He's in class
Hmm.
8, and my younger one is 4.5. He is in pre-primary KG.
KG. Yeah. Yeah, so your younger one is quite same age as my child. My
Yeah.
child is 5.8 years old, and this year he is in UKG. So 1 years, almost 1 years elder.
Yeah, but my son, like from KG, he will go to class one. Here in his school, we don't have LKG or UKG. So for KG also, they say them at pre-primary. Actually, I get him
Mm-hmm.
admitted in Cambridge school, like rather than
Cambridge.
CBSE board.
Mm-hmm.
So I let him admitted in Cambridge. So that his
Okay.
English improves more and more. But my elder one is
Yeah.
in CBSE board. My younger one is in Cambridge board. They go in the same
Yeah.
school, but different
Mm-hmm.
boards.
So Cambridge, I think ICSC board, right?
No, it is different than ICSE. This is like Cambridge, it is international board. The students, those
Mm-hmm.
who aspire to go abroad after their studies, so they get more preference.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, oh, I have a knowledge about CBSC, ICSC. I don't
Yeah,
know about Cambridge. And
nowadays things are also going on
yeah.
because I tell you,
Mhm.
during our time, we only have two CBSE, ICSE, CBSE, ICSE, or government
Even
board.
I know, even I know only two. Yeah, somewhere I heard about that kind of things, but I don't have much knowledge about it. So could you
Nowadays, the
give me?
things are getting changed, so we are also learning. Even I am learning a lot of things these days.
Uh-huh. Okay, so Cambridge is quite different than a CBSC and ICSC.
Yeah, it is different. They do more of practical learning over there and they focus more on language growing rather than the rote learning, which
Mm-hmm.
is there in CBSE. Their main focus is
Mm-hmm.
on improving the child the other way, helping them to sort. So I can see the difference. In my elder one is from CBSE board and my younger one is in Cambridge
Mm-hmm.
board. So I can truly feel the difference in their the way they take up the thing. So if I will give anything to my younger one, he will just quickly sort it out and arrange it into order or so. But my elder one, he is so careless, he will not even bother anything. So I can see, yes, there is a
Mm-hmm.
change in the way they the
Yeah.
outlook towards the same thing. I can feel the
Yeah.
difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, environment play a vital role, ma'am. I believe in that, because so are you able to enroll your elder one in that school, Cambridge school now, or
No,
not?
Cambridge started
Not
now
possible.
only in their school. So it started though he
Okay.
even says, why you are like doing partiality. You are sending my younger
Yeah.
one in a good board and you are sending me to CBSE normal board. Now he complains. And they actually have an age gap of more than almost 8 years. Still they do so
Mm-hmm.
much of comparison, what I tell you. So my elder one
Mm-hmm.
complains that why you don't send me to CBSE board, why you are sending him to Cambridge board. So he complains. I said, now it is after 2 years, you will be in class 10th. So it's better you
Mm-hmm.
continue with this board. Otherwise, your
Yeah.
brain will be messed up. Because the
Messed
level
up.
of
Yeah.
English is also, his English is also good. He even wrote a book. He's an author. But still,
Mm-hmm.
the way you have been gone through the same for so many years. I said in your class 10th, you can't take chances at all. So now he
Mm-hmm.
understands, but earlier he complained so much.
So it's not about parents' fault because even you don't know about that, right?
Yeah, earlier
So
it was
how could
not in
you?
their school, but that is my
Hmm.
priority to send them in the school they are in at the moment. So earlier there was only CBSE board in their school.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So structure is also totally fall
Yeah,
apart.
actually, my
Right?
younger one fees is far higher than my elder one, and the Cambridge fees is like almost like too much. Then the
Mm.
elder one's fees is less, and younger one's fees is higher than him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I can see. So due to the board changes, right? And yeah, I don't know. In Lucknow, it is Cambridge is here is
You
not.
can
I don't
search;
know.
it would be
I will
there.
search. I will search. I will search. Maybe it should be here because Lucknow is also a capital of UP. So
Yeah.
maybe it is
You
also
can
I.
look,
But
it might be you find the schools where they teach Cambridge board, because nowadays it is getting popular as the things are getting advanced. The importance of English is there, so even schools understand. That is why in his school it has been introduced the last year when I get him admitted. So I just
Mhm,
that's why I took Cambridge board for him.
mhm. I think you are into these news. You have been in this news since long time, so that's why you have knowledge about that,
Yeah,
right?
no, it's not that
Maybe
about it. Actually, yes, I
not
have
like that.
knowledge when I teach students from outside India, like somebody is from Singapore, so I teach them Cambridge board. So I know that it is
Uh-huh.
there.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay. So how did you get a student from out of India? Through
I tell you,
online,
I
through
get,
YouTube?
yeah, online only. I get a lot of students from out of India through reference, and they can search online like online English teacher or by my name Pallavi Dhingra English trainer or online classes. You can find on Google. You will find at very top.
Okay, it means you have create your page on Google, right?
Yeah, like you can just
Oh.
type Pallavi Dhingra online classes, you will find over there. YouTube,
Yeah,
I tell
you
you,
are
I'm
doing.
just like on and off from last like 2 years. First, I made a channel, then something happened to my younger one. I deleted everything. I'm such emotional person. And then after that, I just started again a different channel, and then I just continued for 2, 3 months. Then I left, then I continued for 1 or 2 months. Then I took a gap of 7 to 8 months. But this year, I made a promise that I will be regular.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
let's
this is
see.
your so this channel is not your first channel?
No, earlier I have the channel by the name of Learn English with Pallavi Dhingra that I deleted even. Then I made another channel with the same name. So
Mm-hmm.
after that, now I changed the name to Lingua English Pallavi.
Okay, so why that channel when was not working and all? So why?
No, actually, I tell you, YouTube was never my priority, so I never thought that whether it is working. I tell you, when first I made the channel, I just deleted it after some time because my son was not well, so I was a bit shattered
Due
within.
to
So
the
being
mood swing and all, right?
yeah, mood swing. I just
Yeah, it's
deleted everything on social media. And then like I get into senses. I understand that I should not be so much emotional or so. Then I made the channel. But then I
okay.
tell you, due to busy in my other routine, my classes, because I teach full time online. So I don't get that much of time to give to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So it was not my
Mm-hmm.
priority, but
Yeah.
this year it is my priority for sure. So I wonder that I will be continuing, and then I again
Mm-hmm.
made the channel with Learn English with Pallavi Dhingra. Then 2 times on and off I took a break. Like last, I just
Mm-hmm.
continued after 6 to 7 months now. So now this year, from this year beginning, I am regular, and I hope and I cross my
It is
fingers that I
New
will
Year's
be regular.
resolution, right? Yeah, I can see because you had session with one of my friends, Usmita Rao. I think 1 day or 2 days ago, right? So
Okay,
I can see you
I
are
had.
considered, you are trying to connect with people and you are trying to punctual with YouTube nowadays.
Yeah, I am trying to being punctual, and also I want to interview and contact with a lot of learners, because the reason being I'm writing a book these days, how to speak English confidently in 30 days, because this is something problem of a lot of people, and
Oh.
everybody wants quick results. So I'm writing the book. So I want to write something.
Mm-hmm.
When we write something, we do a lot of research. So I'm doing the research by contacting the people so that I come to know actually where they are struggling in. So accordingly, I will be penning down the things I'm doing at the moment through my experience, how one can get quicker results because nobody wants to wait so long to see the results. So I'm writing that book. So based
Right.
on my
Mm-hmm.
interviews with the learners, my interaction as my by adding on to my knowledge, I'm writing the thing. So to bring the best for all of the people.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely, you will be rock in this writing field because you have been teaching long time. So you have been interact with lots of persons. So you got to know. Now you have idea what kind of problems they are facing and
Yeah,
what kind of area we need to improve and all. Right?
that's true.
Yeah. And there are lots of student also you might be faced. They try to become fluent in just 7 days, 10 days, and after 7 days, 10 days, they are saying like, okay, now I am not improving. I don't want to take class.
It happens, so we need to keep that motivation. Initially, I tell you, it happens not with few learners, lot of people. And this is not about English, this is like human nature. When we don't see result for
Mm-hmm.
short time period, we don't want to continue. This is human nature, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But when we see
Yeah.
results, we want to continue. So the people, those who stand still firm, even when they don't see the result and continue, they progress in their life. So give
Mm-hmm.
them a bit of motivation also at that moment that even if you're not improving, continue, you will surely be improving. So that time a
Mm-hmm.
person needs a bit of motivation also. And I tell you, this is human
Right.
nature. This is nothing about English. It is about learning any skill in your life. So one needs to
Mm-hmm.
stand
Right.
strong,
They
though it
want to
is
quick
very
results.
difficult to implement, but it is easy to say, but still we need to understand if we need the results.
Right, right, right. And so there we need to motivate them.
Yeah.
Please try to give your time and be patient because every good things take time, right? So in that way we can motivate them. And according to you, how many after can anyone become fluent after in a 3 months, in a 4 months?
Yeah, sure.
It's totally up to them, I think.
Yeah, also the right training matters. I tell you, I truly believe then that you're doing something long, 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 but you're not getting the results. So might be the pattern or the way of learning might be improved. I learned long time back. If you have 100 minutes, spend 99 minutes in planning and 1 minute to execute. Because if your planning is good enough, your execution will be good. So don't just keep on
Right,
executing.
right.
See your planning and your pattern is also correct. So if you are getting the right guidance, right way out, surely you will be progressing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think now you have some structure, right? Teaching structure. Because you have been
Okay.
teaching long time. So after
I
experience,
tell you,
now
I
we
don't have
can.
anything like in specific. I just keep on changing according to the demand of the student. I won't say only this is the pattern I
Yeah.
teach. I won't teach that
No,
as per
no,
the
no.
demand of the student because the overall thing is I need to give the result. So I work accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We do not follow a strict structure because we have
Yeah,
to change our
because
pattern according
yes,
to student level, or we need to
yeah,
change. Yeah.
one method doesn't fit in all.
No, no, not at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you have something or shall we
Yeah.
wind up the session?
Yeah, because you have session, and I want to tell you one thing. When I saw your channel, so that time I was realized you are kind of strict teacher, and how could I handle this session? And like throughout the session, thank you so much for making me comfortable. You are very lovely and kind of amiable person, and I was wrong.
Oh, welcome. Actually, I get this feedback from a lot of people. You seem to be so strict, but actually, I'm not. I tell you, I,
Yes. So.
I'm not like into that. Even my eldest, and I tell you, he just considers that I am younger than him. He behaves like
Mhm.
me as this.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, all
So
right. It
thank you
was
so much,
lovely
ma'am, for
connecting
your
with you.
valuable insightful which you have shared me. I will apply in my experience. So I have been experiencing this time. I try to give my heart and soul in teaching field because I love to help them.
You can keep on
Yeah.
following the videos I post. You can surely learn a lot from there. but the pattern from the very beginning you can go, like I tell you, I have been like on and off. From the very beginning you just start, and you could see the kind of the things I do. You can watch that particular video for some time, and then you practice it and you apply the same. In this way you will also improve and the students will also improve.
Mhm. Yeah, sure, sure, ma'am. So do you provide one-on-one or group classes?
One on one mostly.
Mostly one-on-one. Yeah.
Okay, all
Okay,
right,
so
bye.
thank you so much, ma'am. I know you have another classes, so I will not take too much your time. Thank you so much.
Okay,
And it
bye.
was a lovely, lovely session with you. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Yeah.